fellow compatriots, and welcome to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Vihsola. Now, for all those unaware, this was actually built in a live stream. But before we get into articulation and functions, let's figure out how tall this gal actually is. To the top of her head, she stands about... She's looking slightly down a little bit, but the actual height is 8.5 inches tall, and the centimeter measurement will be up in the corner. All right, so let's go straight into articulation. Ankles, they go forward only that far, they go back that far, side to side. So not a lot of tilt over in the ankles, which, by the way, shout out to Iron Claw. He is the one that first came up with this leg design. I just somehow ended up like going in the same line. I think it was him in the live stream when it was going ahead and build it. So that was pretty cool. Shout out to him though. It is his original idea, even though I did thought of it, but he thought of it first before I did. So kudos to him. Knee bend. Got a full curl over at the knee, which is nice. And as you notice with the legs, they go forward this far, so you get a good high kick. She can go back all the way about this far, so good range there. And to the side, not so much to the side, but that's okay. And of course, due to that, you got a rotation. Now the waist is interesting because I wanted to make sure the waist is stiff, so there is actually a piston mechanism here, which will allow for side-to-side movement, as you can see. Not that much due to the design, but you do get a curl about that much. Now you can go past that, but then you lose the piston. So, but you can actually tilt the waist a little bit, ever so slightly, and you can still get a good enough bend. Now, if the axles were longer, you can actually get more of a curl, but then the axles were longer, then you will see them more prominently from the front, which you do not want. All right, arms. Bulge in here, bulge in here, bulge in here. You can remove the weapons and two bulge joints at the head. You got one bulge joint over here and another bulge joint over here, so you can go crazy with the articulation if you still wanted to, and it helps for looking up, you know, when you want her to look up a bit more, but she can look up pretty well, as you can tell. And yes, this is Kina's helmet over under a Vihsola mask, so there is a little bit of clever building there. And as you can see, I used a brain attack head from Hero Factory. Now for the function. As you can see, there is a Kanoka disc stored in the back, which does not fall off. You untab this slightly, you pull it out, lock that in place. Then over here, put the Kanoka disc in, and then you fire, and it shoots. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it shoot? And when you're done, just tab that back in and it don't go anywhere due to the construction of this little thing over here. So with that out of the way, let's go straight into size comparisons to see how tall this tsundere actually is. Here he is compared to good guy, the Chaz of Chads. He will be your husband. Whoop. Here he is compared to bad guy, and he will kill your husband. Whoop. Here she is with a Tahunga build. So you get to see how tall she is compared to a Tahunga build. Whoop. And I would show you a Metro build, specifically Nokama, but I do not have Nokama, and probably Nokama would have PTSD if she saw Vihsola in Toa form, given the fact that literally Vihsola has pictures of Nokama to the Nanyan. So Yeah, for like no comma sanity, there will be no comparison with no comma, but I will give you another mixture build comparison. Here she is compared to Iruni. So you get a size comparison there with Iruni. So there you go. She is taller than Iruni. Yeah, she's too tall, but it's okay because you can say she came from the Red Star. You see? Because Toa and Naika are taller than your standard Toa. So she was hit by the Red Star. That's new headcanon. That's why she's taller. I just made that up. Here she is compared to Arashi. Because Makuta himself does not even want to associate with this thought. And lastly, here she is with a Naika build. Oh, look, they scale well. They actually scale well. So there you go. You see, it all pays well in the end. Whoop. And yeah, that's about it for Vihsola. Thank you all for watching, and if you want to go ahead and follow me in any social media, the links to those are in the description down below. And if you like this video, why not leave a like? And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Well, fellow compatriots, that's a bit all for now, so I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys!